Hey guys, what's up? What's up? Welcome in, welcome in. Wait for you guys to come in tonight. How you guys doing on this Sunday? The weather has messed me all the way up. Let me tell you. I mean, first I thought it was 8 o'clock. Then I thought it was 7 o'clock. I'm trying to actually catch up because I was looking at my watch and I was like, it's already 9 o'clock. So I want guys to say welcome, welcome, welcome. If you guys, it's your first time viewing it, if you guys are here for return. Again, my name is Norris Martez. I'm from the Norris Martez Show. I want to say thank you guys for tuning in tonight for my edition of Behind the Curtain. So before I go to my sponsors, I just want to talk about, basically the last few months of last year was purely hell for me. So before I get started, I'm going to go, I want to give a shout out to my sponsors. One of my sponsors is Paint with a Twist. Guys, go check them out. Their website is www.paintwithatwist.com. They do all kind of paint parties. They do all kind of events. So go check them out. Go check out Katie, Paint with the Twist. Also, I want to give another shout out to one of my sponsors, Avalon. They actually dressed me tonight. Let's give a huge shout out to them. Avalon Clothing Exchange. They're from Savannah, Georgia. What you do is you take your stuff to Avalon, and then you can basically exchange it for cash. So they're like a Plato's Closet on steroids. I want to also give a shout out to Philly's Flavor. They're in Savannah, Georgia. They are a Philly's place from Philly. The owner of Philly Flavor will be on the show next week, guys, so you'll be able to hang out with him. And also, I want to give a huge shout out to one of my amazing diamond sponsors. They're from Azalea Pageantry. Basically, they do pageants for the LGBT communities, guys, so go check them out as well. And my last but not least sponsor is Dad Rocks. Let me actually get you see their shirt. Dad Rocks, they're basically an organization for dads like me that will allow me to be able to basically adopt one day. So yeah, before I get on, I want to say welcome. If this is your first time coming in, thanks for hanging out with me. You guys can share this post for me because I'm going to go behind the scenes, behind the curtain. I'm going to get really detailed tonight. I'm going to also have a special guest. So you guys want to wait and until he comes in. But yeah, I'm waiting for you guys to come in. If you guys can hear me good, if you guys are watching, go ahead and give me a blue star. I want to give a shout out to my production team. Thank you. Today has been one of my most favorite days. I got a new production. I got a new look. I have a fresh ideas. I have everything that's going to be coming out. It's going to be new. So I have new guests. I'll have new looks. I'll be in different places. So yeah, so I want to give a huge shout out to them for my new look. You probably won't see this look next week. But thank you to them. They got me ready. They got me in charge. I was ready about 3 hours before I was supposed to be ready. So that's I want to say hey to Angel. Also hey to Rosa. Hey Ronisha. Hey my cousin Monica. Thank you for your support and your love. I want to say hey to, I'm trying to see my comments. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. This has been a long time coming. Where I'm at right now has been a long time coming. There's going to be some background about it. So, I'm going to go ahead and go into what's going on. So, last year was basically is it pure D or pure? I'm going to say hell for me. Basically, let me take a little sip. Basically, I was going into a transition in my life to the point to where I was broken. Me dealing with some issues in my personal life caused me to basically hurt people. It caused me to be to the point in my life to where I didn't know who I was. I was trying to find my identity, trying to figure out what the hell was going on with Norris. I had 50 jobs, no lie. My car was taken, my job was taken, my career was taken, because I really had to humble myself. But during that process, I had to get to a point to where I had to figure some shit out. And I feel like God took some things from me. Took some people. I feel like he took some very important people in my life. So, in one of my real awakenings, I'm sorry, y'all. There's a little feedback. So the dogs are over here. There's a couple dogs here, and they're trying to We've been trying to take this dog out all day, and the damn dog don't want to go out, but now she wants to come and run. So anyway, so last year was actually hell for me. I went through so much to get to where I am today. I will say I lost some things, I gained some things. I had to find myself, and doing that loss. You know, recently, I'm not gonna lie, but be very transparent. I went to jail for 20 days. Yeah, jail for 20 days. And me while I was in jail, it was for a traffic violation that happened in 2015. So a friend I was driving, let me tell you what happened. So a friend I was driving down the road, and basically when we were driving, I don't know, I guess the place that we were staying, they notified the police. I don't know what happened, but I was in jail for 20 days. So they told me that I had a traffic violation in 2015 and that I violated my parole. Y'all, and me, the type of person, I've never, ever, I don't get in trouble. I don't really do bad. I'm not a criminal. Basically, you couldn't catch me in jail. So when I was in jail, y'all, I lost my job. I lost some shit that was mine. And so I had to sit there and for a traffic violation that happened 2015. So I sat. So I went the second day and I was like, you know what, I'm never gonna let me out. So I didn't get out. And during that time, I was able to think, I was able to process, I was able to find myself, I was able to make a better version of myself. But in that time, you know, I had to humble myself and figure out who I really was. I was able to, no social media, there was no outlet for me to basically reach people. It was just me, God, a cell, and other people. But yeah, so I went to jail, and when I got out, I felt like I was a new person. I felt like I was a better person. I felt like I was a better human being. I felt like I had found who I was. At the same time, I had to make some correction. And when that correction, there were some people in my life I had screwed over. I'm not gonna lie, these people in my life were they were close to me. They made sure I was okay. They made sure my well-being was good. They never meant to harm me, but they were just here to help me. So I know I'm rambling. But during that time, I was able to refresh and to think of the people who hurt me. So when I got out, I was able to find myself and reach myself. And praise God, I'm not on probation ever again. All my files are taken care of. Blase, blase, blase. Hey, Adrian, thanks for watching. But I was in jail for 20 days. I was able to sit. But when I got out, I had to basically construct who Norris was. Does that make sense? Like reconstruct it to the point to where I had to rebuild myself. So when I started my rebuilding process, I had to say, you know what, if I need to rebuild myself, I want to rebuild other people. So during the process of me rebuilding and doing that rebuilding other people, there were some special people in my life that I feel like I'm gonna say this, I had done wrong. So because my New Year's resolution was to make a better version of myself. So recently, I was casted for a reality TV show. And in this reality TV show interview, it was just like this, talking to the camera. They asked me a question. They said, would you be willing to bring a friend on the show and you act, you act normal? And I was thinking, I have a friend, but I don't have a friend. Like, I didn't have a friend. And I'm going to show why I didn't have a friend shortly, but I can't do that. Like, I screwed up the people that really love me, so I can't bring a friend on. Like, I got to do this by myself. So I got on the phone, and so they was like, can you bring your friend to the recording, blah, blah, blah. So doing my casting, I need a friend. And I'm not saying, but I didn't have that person that meant the most, I feel like, to me. So I had to reach out to this person. And before this person comes on to talk to me tonight, I want to say thank you again to all my sponsors. Thank you guys for watching tonight. And it gets a little bit better. So if you're watching right now, go ahead and share this live. I want to say thank you to my production team tonight for all they've done. They got me ready 3 hours before. Give a huge shout out to them. I want to give a shout out to all my sponsors, especially Azalea Pageantry. They're having their first pageant, not their first pageant. They're having a pageant in April the 6th. So I'll give you some more information about that later. But I want to bring somebody special that's very, very, very special to me on the show tonight. And I don't want to get to tears, but this person gets Norris. This person, when I first met this person, I felt like we were instant best friends. I feel like we were friends to the point to where this person get me. And I feel like when me and this person go out, we have fun, like the energy, the love, and the who cares? Norris, be you. If I had a big old wedding dress on walking on the street with blue hair, I'm gonna be the best blue hair wedding dress person because this person believes in me. But I feel like I screwed this person up over my selfishness, over my pride, over me being a man. Like, yes, I'm gay. Yes, I have my own view of things, but I'm still deep down inside, I'm still a man. And so as a man, we're supposed to be able to figure this shit out, like point blank and the period. So if this live is tonight, it's not going to be all sad, it's going to be all up and down, but I want to get straight to the point before we go to the fun part. So without further ado, I want to bring on my very best friend, Brandon Victrum. Woo! I don't know if I'm supposed to make some noise or whatever. Hey, Brandon, what's going on?
Hey, Sean.
I want to say, guys, this is my best friend, bitch, Brandon. Excuse my French, mom, dad, uncle, granddad, but I gotta cuss. But I want to say thank you to Brandon for helping me with this today. And let's start.
I'm not in the shot, but okay.
No, let's make it work.
That's cute. It's fine. I can make it work.
Girl,
I'm
she
a big one, so.
She is. You want to speak this?
No, that's fine. I'm good.
Oh, she's a lot of things, y'all. So, did you just swing your imaginary
I may have
hair? But yeah, let's talk about this. So, Brandon, a couple weeks ago, you and I talked, and for if you guys know, I want to give a shout out to Brandon's husband, Dre. They were recently married, blah blah blah.
September 7th.
That's recent.
2019.
That's recent, girl.
September 7th, 2018.
Okay, so prior to that, y'all, let me tell you what happened. So, Brandon and I have been friends can you guys share this for me? Go ahead and share this live for me. Brandon and I have been friends for how long?
I'm not sure off the top of my head how long.
Like 5 years. And so
5 or 6 years, yeah.
I'm sharing this live. So basically
Off and on. Several
on.
offs and plenty of ons. So
Yeah.
Yes. But
okay, but yeah, it's several offs and several ons. But our friendship was always this bond that you can ever when we're around, it's unshakable. I feel like it's a nightmare. We have fun. Because nightmares are fun. Nightmares are
dreams?
No.
Okay. Nightmares are scary.
We're scary sometimes.
Okay. Go. All right. This is your show. Go, honey. Go.
Okay. Anyway, so let me back up. So Brandon and I were friends. We met through mutuals, blah, blah, blah. And we became instant best friends. When I was in jail for those days, I had nobody to call. I'm trying to read the comments, but I can't see, but who cares? But anyways, I had nobody to call, but I know that one person that I could call was him. And the reason why I can't call him because we had fell out. And we were not friends because over some stupid situation. Let me tell you what happened. So, Brandon recently was married in 2000. I'm bad with numbers.
September last year.
And I'm going to spill it to you. Brandon, I felt before he got married, I knew he was got married, but we were best friends to the point to where when we sleep, eat, wake up, you'll see both of us. And there was always a bond that it was unshakable. But at the same time, we traveled the world. We moved to Los Angeles together. We moved back to Alabama together. We moved back to Los Angeles together.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alabama, then Atlanta, then here. So basically, this is my best friend. Like, my baby, my best friend. but yeah, so anyways, we fell out because of something. We would be friends off and on, but we were not friends because something stupid. And I feel like it was because of me. So Brandon got married. It was because of me. It was because of me. But I think the issue was when Baron got married, I felt like
Before I got married,
again, in the background, Brandon and I did everything together, point blank, period. And I felt like I was I'm not gonna feel like I was jealous because his new husband, and we were never intimate. Like that was an issue, but it's just like that was my best friend. So it was like I felt like I was that child that parents had just got divorced, and this new person's coming in. This new person is coming in and stealing my best friend. So, bitch, I had to act out. So Brandon invited me to his wedding, and I was there with almost the planning process. But then when it comes the week before the wedding, Norris doesn't show up. I was supposed to be in the wedding, but friend, you did tell me, friend, 3 weeks before.
No.
Yes.
You honestly had at least a good month, maybe 2 months before the wedding.
Okay,
because what again, the reason that he had such a short notice is because we had fallen out right before that
again.
So we weren't speaking. So when we were speaking and I invited him to be in the wedding, you still had enough time. Like you literally had enough time. And the reason I say you had enough time is because you literally went and got fitted for your tuxedo. So that means you have enough time. If you can go and get fitted for it, you have the intention of being there to pay for it and to be a part of the wedding. But that wasn't the case. I don't know if you want me to finish with the story, if you want to go with the story or what, but that wasn't the case.
That wasn't the case. I say, okay, 2 months.
Okay.
But I was notified 2 months before the wedding process because we had fell out. So I was his friend 2 months
before the wedding.
Mm-hmm. So he asked me to be in his wedding. I said no at first. Then I said yeah.
I don't recall you saying no.
I remember saying okay.
Okay, I do remember. Okay, you said no, friend. I would rather sit down and watch
and be on the front row.
Yes, you did say that, and I was like, no, you gonna be in my wedding.
Yeah, so I was in the wedding. So I got fitted for my tux, and basically during that time, I don't say we were still friends, but I think there was fake love and there was fake excitement because I was happy that he was getting married. But it's just, I feel like I was jealous because you're getting married. That makes sense? And so...
Yes, you expressed that to me, but I guess I'm finna speed the story up a little bit for y'all. You told me that it was when I was working at a restaurant in Atlanta. You told me literally the day for your gift to us, you said that you were going to take our engagement photos for us.
Yeah.
And so that was the gift. So he took us to the park and we were taking the photos and everything. And it was very awkward the entire time because before we took the photos, you had already told me that you felt some kind of way about the fact that I was getting married and that when I get married, you were going to feel like you were going to lose your best friend. Correct. And I told you time and time again, I'm not going anywhere. This wedding doesn't change anything about our friendship. It's a celebration for Dre and I to show the entire world and our friends and family that we love each other, to sign documents. It's a contract. It's a party. It's to express our love for everyone else. But that doesn't change our friendship.
Yeah.
Yes, it may change a little bit because before I was single, so I was thinking about myself and I can do what I wanted to. But when you're married, you have to think about the other person. That's your better half. So it would change in that sense, but it wouldn't change like all of a sudden you would only see me on Easter and Christmas. It wouldn't be that type of situation.
And you're right, but me who I am, I'm not clingy, but I love when there's a house full of people. I love when that gets me off. But I think I felt like, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I felt like I was never going to see my best friend again because his husband, if you guys know his husband, he's an amazing guy, but I don't know. I don't know. I think me and his husband felt the same thing. Does that make sense? Not about you, but each other. Does that make sense?
I mean, I can get that because we had a conversation before when we were hanging out that he felt like I was hanging out with you more than him. So, I mean, it was on both sides of the spectrum. But what got to me was, I guess I'm going to speed it on up, was that you took our engagement photos and whatever, and that literally was like the last time that I saw you. I had messaged you, and every now and then you would respond, and you'd be like, I'm going to have the pictures for you Friday. And then it would be like 2 weeks later, and I'm like, okay, Norris, where the picture? Brandon, I'm going to have them for you on Tuesday by 2 o'clock. And it was just like, okay. So eventually I realized I'm probably not going to get the photos, which at that point it was okay because we had already had photos. It was fine, but it was getting closer and closer and closer and closer to the date for the wedding. When I'm making sure that everybody else who's coming has the transportation to get there.
Because the wedding wasn't in Atlanta, it was in Memphis, Tennessee.
It was in Memphis, Tennessee.
So there's
I'm making sure that everybody has their travel to get there, that everybody has their tuxedos and their dresses. There was a lot that we were dealing with, but at the time, as a best friend, those are the things that the best friend would typically take on in the wedding. But I didn't hear from you. Like, there was no communication between you and I at all, and I didn't understand why. And it was like I would call you, I would text you, and nothing. There was no response. It was like you literally had just fell off the planet. So then, all of a sudden, I remember it was either, what's the holiday in September? Memorial Day? It was a Memorial Day weekend, and I was talking to my other friends because I was like, I don't understand why Norris is like, what the fuck is going on? And literally my husband said, have you heard from Norris? And I said, no. He said, well, he just posted something on Facebook. He wasn't saying it to be malicious. He was just like, he posted on Facebook. And I was like, okay. And I go and look at Facebook, and it wasn't, oh my God, I just came out of jail or I've been in the hospital or whatever. It literally was, my Memorial Day weekend starts now. And it was an instant, what the fuck from me? I was like, hold on, bitch. I ain't heard from you in forever. I'm your best friend, and your Memorial Day weekend is starting now. I just felt like, what the fuck? So the first thing I did, because I know how he is with social media, I deleted you off of every social media that I could think of deleting you off of. And what happened?
No, we had words first.
No. I deleted you first. Do you want me to pull the messages
Girl,
up?
We're not put the messages up,
but
sister.
I deleted you. I deleted
you
you first because as soon as I deleted you, you messaged me and said, so you deleted me off social media. And I said, who is this? And you said, you must know who I am because you just called me. And I was like, oh, okay. You said it. I'll pull the message up right now.
Remember that.
I'll pull the message up on the screen because what we're going to do is we're going to get this resolved today.
Okay, girl,
so I'll pull the message up.
Come on, girl.
But you said you just called me, and I was being real petty about it and everything. And I can't remember exactly how the conversation. No, I do remember. I was like, I just think it's real funny that I ain't heard from you or talked to you in like forever or whatever. But you can sit there and say your Memorial Day weekend is going off. That you gonna have fun with your other friends. I said, just make sure when you tell your other friends how crazy I am, that you show them these messages and phone calls and text messages that I've been trying to get in touch with you, and it is not me, but you showing out right now. And then you said, okay, sis. And I said, okay, daughter. And that literally was the end of the conversation. I went on and I got married, and I still felt like that day when I was getting married, that I was going to be able to look out and Norris was going to do some dramatic shit, and he was going to show up and walk inside the wedding and was going to be there because that's my friend, because you real dramatic sometimes.
I would have made a whole appearance.
He was never there. He was never there. I literally hadn't saw him again until a couple days ago when we started communicating again. That was the first time I saw him since before my wedding. So it was just like, okay, well, I'm in a new place in my life now. I think we're both at different stages in our life now. And I don't say I was holding a grudge, but because I don't hold grudges, I just released it. I let go of it. I was just like, it is what it is. You weren't there. So I guess you'll see photos and everything else, and you can ask me about it whenever, but I didn't harbor any hard feelings towards it, other than every now and then he would send a message, a random message on Facebook and say, hey, and I was like, hey, I would literally send you one word answer.
Yeah, one word.
I was just over it. It was like, I'm not going to open this box back up of my life for you to come back in and do what you always do and then go ghost on me again once you meet a couple of new friends or whatever, because you do that.
Yeah.
Like, you'll get a new job somewhere, and then your coworkers will become your best friends, and it's just like, okay, and I don't see you anymore. And as soon as you're done with them, it's like, oh, there's Brandon. So I was over it. I was like, I don't want to even get back in that anymore because I was at a new place in my life. So, I mean, if you wouldn't have contacted me a couple of days ago about what you had going on, I would still be doing that.
Yeah. And so, and like during our conversation, and again, I want to vocally apologize to you because I was wrong. I feel like I was prideful. I don't feel like, I know I was prideful, And like I told you on the phone, it's just like I'm in a new space in my life to the point to where I've got to be a better person and stop hurting people, because I feel like hurt people. And there's no reason why I should have hurt this person that loved me no matter what. Like, this is my best friend. Like, I can call him and say this, and he's going to be there. I can say, hey, I'm beside the road in Africa. Brandon's going to get, like, in his car. And if you guys know Brandon, give me a blue heart if you know this is true.
Yeah, send them blue hearts.
Send those blue hearts. If you know this is true.
Know me, send them blue hearts, because y'all know.
Basically, he's the type of best friend that is a person that I can call right now and say, hey, Brandon, I am in Africa beside the road with this. He will basically come get me. You know, and so I want to apologize for hurting you, because you didn't deserve that as a best friend. You didn't, you didn't, and then I want to read from Angel. So Angel said, real friendship always come back together. This type of honesty and forgiveness is amazing, especially between black men. And Angel, you're correct. Like, this, you know, it was harder for me to do this. Like, for me to come out, I told myself at the first of the year that I want to be a better version of Norris. Like, coming out for my platform, coming out for you guys, because I want to make a difference, not only as a gay male, but as an advocate, as a man of God. You know, make a point to where it's okay to be honest. It's okay to be transparent. It's okay to be basically, you okay, friend? Oh, okay. But it's okay to be transparent. It's okay to be clear, because that's when you get your breakthrough. So it was hard. Like,
I feel like for me, I don't even need an apology per se, because like I said, it sucks to have to say this, but it was kind of expected because of so many things that me and you have went through before. I was more so disappointed, because it was like, at this point, you're not just letting me down, you're also letting this person who I'm about to marry down. You let my husband down. That I was super disappointed in that, because it was like, if anything, you could be pissed off at me, but at least show up for this other person who's my other half. You know what I mean? That was the most, because me and Norris have went through a lot, and Norris, I'm not putting all the blame on Norris, but when we typically fall out, it's usually because,
and it's usually petty stuff, like I don't answer the phone. It's not like I just killed or raped your kid or killed your dog.
I wouldn't say we fall out over,
but it's just like,
because when we fall out, it's usually over, in my opinion, something big. Like, remember when we had the huge falling out at Auburn about
that part.
It was Memorial Day weekend, wasn't it? With the swim, we were at the swimming pool, and then
I got mad because
I was talking about your other friends that you always.
I got mad because we're at the swimming pool, and I won't let somebody else talk about my friends. I'm the only person that can talk about my friend, point blank, period. And I think I got upset with him because he wasn't speaking bad about my friend.
Straight facts.
He was speaking facts, but I don't think I wanted to basically be that person, say it's true. And Randy, thanks for watching for Birmingham. But I wanted to be vocal, like, bitch, you can't talk about my friends. I'm the only person, and that is just the lowest thing I have. But at the same time, it should have been different.
But that may seem like a petty thing to some other people, but no, I'm sorry to keep putting the blame on Norris, but Norris, you have let me down hardcore. Yeah. Like, we were living in Los Angeles together, and you left me in Los Angeles. Like, literally, it's not like you left me. Like, it ain't like we in Atlanta and you left me and went to Marietta. Like, we were in Los Angeles. We went there together to Los Angeles, and you left me in Los Angeles and went back to Auburn, Alabama. Like, I was there by myself, and I had to figure out life by myself. And I like to think I'm a tough motherfucker, but I'm from the country, and all of a sudden I'm just in Los Angeles by myself with no money. Like, I had to figure it out, and I did that. But it's just like, I feel like no friend, if the shoe was on the other foot, I'm going to be your ride or die. I'm going to stay there with you. I don't care what we got to do. I'm not fucking leaving you in Los Angeles. If that means we got to put a backpack on our back and put some boots on, and we're going to walk all the way back to Alabama, we're going to walk all the way back to Alabama. But you got on an airplane and you flew back to Alabama and left me there. And it was just like, wow, this is the moment when our friendship completely ends.
Yeah. And so, it
wasn't, because we became friends.
We became friends again after, but at the same time, I felt like I was in a different space of my life, a negative space, a bad energy, because things didn't go my way. I went to LA thinking that things are gonna go the way they were, and they kind of did, sort of not really, but at the same time, I felt like I should have been a little bit more patient with the battle. And so I was ready to go, because if a gig falls through, or something falls through, or a job falls through, I'm ready to flee. But I feel like now, as a better version of myself, I'm able to create this platform that I have today, that you're gonna see, guys, are gonna see a lot more, where people can be honest and open and free and talk about things like this. Because as a man, it's hard to talk about stuff like this, especially on national internet.
Don't use my line.
What is it called?
My line. Just so everybody know, because he always try to steal shit that belongs to me. I like to say things are happening on national internet, because the internet never forgets, okay? National internet.
Okay. National internet, because the internet never forgets. So basically, this is not easy, like, to say. I said, hey, I called him last week, basically couldn't muffle my words, like, I need you, like, friend. He's like, and one thing, and I call him friend, so that's...
Tell when you finish with this, tell them about what all you went through this week, and all this craziness to even get here.
Okay, so, let's back up. I was supposed to be in Atlanta. That's why I kept pushing my new show release date back. I kept pushing it back. No, I had a date back ready for it. I was supposed to be in Atlanta 2 weeks ago. My mom knew, my sister knew, everybody knew I was supposed to be at home. But what happened was, it was like, I don't know, my car, I hired fire, okay, let me slow down. I get excited. I hired 4 mechanics on Craigslist, because I was in Savannah working on some stuff there, and my time was up. Basically, my time was to get back home. So, make long story short, I hired, how many mechanics did we hire? Several mechanics, and nobody could fix my vehicle. Nobody. I mean, the brakes I bought probably every single part in that car, and my other best friend's brother fixed the car with the part we didn't need. So basically, I was supposed to be here 2 weeks ago. I had to stay in a hotel. It wasn't hell, but at the same time, I was able to get more sponsors. I was able to plan. But y'all, getting here today with all this has been hell. Like, this is I'm happy today. So my car broke down. I missed the bus. And then a tornado come. I go home and then come back here, almost poo-poo in my clothes. Poo-poo in my clothes. And then the man just called yesterday said, your car's ready. Back in Savannah. So,
in the midst of all of this, y'all, I hadn't seen Norris. All it was I had talked to him and maybe face chatted with him on Facebook Messenger this whole entire time. And I'm literally doing everything in my power to get Norris to Atlanta. I was trying to schedule bus tickets. I was like, I'll come and pick you up. I was doing everything in my power to get him here, and he just was not having it. And he was like, well, I got to do this, and I got to make sure I get this first. And I was like, look, just get to Atlanta, take care of what you got to get taken care of, and then you can get back to Savannah to get your stuff and all that good stuff. He wasn't having it, honey.
So if you're watching it, if you live in Savannah, you want to bring my stuff down here, let me know. The car is still there. I got to get from here. But let me tell you the measure of this best friend. We had talked an hour, and I had got to a little altercation with the lady at the... But he's the type of person, what she say, I'm on my way. But he's the type of person, he's ready to come and make this shit happen. So the measure of him, we had just probably talked 10 minutes out. I said to process, you don't have to be my friend again. I just want you to listen. So, but he's ready to come get me to the point. I wouldn't let it happen. Like, I wouldn't. But what else?
I mean, I just think at the end of the day that I know that I am a very forgiving person. It's pretty obvious that I'm a very forgiving person. But I think that I learned from this time and time again of our friendship going in and out, that I think that, how they always say there's, in a relationship, this is a relationship, but in a relationship, there's one person who loves the other person more. I felt like, from my opinion, that I invested so much in my friendship with Norris that when it came down to it, I wasn't getting that same investment back. So this final time that we had our falling out and everything, I had to process the situation and dissect it. And I had to realize that, you know what, things happen for a reason. People come into your life for a reason. They always say it may be for a season or whatever, but I feel like maybe Norris was brought into my life, or I was brought into Norris' life for us to be friends, yes. But the fact that I was putting a stamp on it of best friend and investing so much into that best friend, I think I realized that maybe we were just meant to be friends and like acquaintances and not always live together, because we had lived together several times, and it was like you said, people would expect when they saw one of us to automatically see the other person. And I think that we put too much into that versus just being cool with each other, going out every now and then and hanging out. We were like, it was down to the point where we literally were around each other 24/7. And I think that maybe that wasn't the type of friendship that we were supposed to have. It's sad to say that, but I feel like maybe that's what it was. It's because I don't think that I should have invested that much into it.
But how you got your whole drink?
Because it was good.
Y'all, look at my drink and look at
I need to make another one real fast.
But he was a bartender tonight. I just can't thank you enough.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell the people where they can follow you at, where they can see you at? You guys, he is in the process of birthing his production company. I'm just going to tell the T. He's in the process of birthing his own production company. I want to give a shout out to him tonight. He was the person that actually sponsored my lights and stuff is in my vehicle. So my lights, the backdrop, he wanted to give it to me, but he said that he gonna get another one. I told him to keep this one. You did say that, Fred.
I did.
So
I did.
But I want to give a shout out to him. I want to say thank you to him because he was the person that actually helped me. And you're going to see his face a lot. Like, we got a lot of funny videos coming. We got a lot of acting. We're going to do a casting call in a couple weeks. We got a lot coming. So you're going to see Evan Reed, right?
Evan Reed Productions.
So Evan Reed Productions.
So for all of you who may, I mean, this is your people, so I don't know. But for all of you people who may follow Evan Reed on Facebook and probably are like, who is Evan Reed? Evan Reed is me. Evan Reed is I should say. And Evan Reed is up and coming. So I'm doing my best. I don't know if any of you follow me on Facebook, but my name on Facebook is Brandon Bishop. But the reason I was getting to that is because I posted a status a couple days ago, and it literally just said, T.I. thank you. I will get to that later on in life. But just know that T.I., the rapper T.I., Tip Harris, has been a contributing factor to this, and I want to thank him so much.
So thank you, T.I., so much.
And I'll tell that story at a later date. But my Twitter is I don't want to.
That's a bad one.
Yeah, I don't want to give y'all my Twitter. Let's skip that part. My Instagram, there is an Instagram for Evan Reed Productions. It's super empty at the moment. There's no followers, barely. There's hardly any postings on there because it's, like I said, up and coming. But you can look for Evan Reed, and that's spelled EVANRHEED. And also, like I said, Facebook is Brandon Viktrum. What else is there? Snapchat is, my Snapchat is at moi, bitch. That's spelled MEMOIBITCH. So if you want to add me there, that's great as well. And I can't think of any other social media platforms at the moment. But those are the places where you can follow me and also get links to Evan Reed. But like I said, like you said, my production company is being birthed at the moment. So it's starting out. And what you're looking at right now is just the start of what I'm trying to do. So if there's anyone who wants to tell their story, or anyone who's into acting or anything of that nature, or who wants to help with production or whatever, I more than welcome it. Slide in the DMs, as they say. Shoot me a message. And
you just send your original hair.
Like, I always send my hair, thanks. And I move my bang.
But yeah, it's we want to hang out with you guys a little bit longer. So what I'm going to do now is I want some people to call in, and this is the deal. How would you want to handle this situation is the question. So I'm gonna pin it right now. How would you want to handle the situation?
Can they call in?
Or yeah,
because it's not on Instagram.
Yeah, what they do is they can call in
on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll put them on, I guess. So if you've been following this story with the people that are watching, if you want to come on the live right now, go ahead and give us a blue heart. I'll call you in, and then we just want to hear.
I need to hear from Shanika,
How
Tasha Sherelle. I need to hear from Frontressa. I need to hear from Bonita Jenkins, aka Cece. I need to hear from Adrian, because y'all people are the closest to our connected friendship. I need to hear from Stacks X Red down there. Y'all see you comment, and your comment is pinned with what's the T. I need to hear from those people. If my husband is watching, he's probably at work. But if my husband is watching, call in if you would like.
This is on your Facebook?
This is on my YouTube. It's on Evan Reed's YouTube at the moment, but no one can see it because it is private. Because this footage is going to be used for something else.
So can I call Stacks? Or if you're online watch right now, go ahead and give me a blue heart and let me know if I can call you in, because I want to know how would you want to handle the situation, because you're close to our little space as well. So
if Stacks could call in, y'all, and give his opinion, because first of all, Stacks is very opinionated, and Stacks is just gonna give it to you like it is, whether you want to hear it or not. So yes, I've been here the whole time talking ish. Ooh.
So Tasha, can you come in?
Tasha, do you need to be called in on the video, Tasha? Because Tasha is gonna let you. Matter of fact, all of our mutual friends are definitely gonna let you know. Adrian, I see you. I can't really see what you said, but Adrian would definitely.
Adrian, I'm gonna call you.
I think y'all said something slick before, because so those friends knew nothing about the fact that we were talking.
Nobody knew.
So literally right before I walked on the camera, I sent them all a message. So I'm pretty sure they done cussed me out in like 7 different languages or something. So I mean, just
so nobody knew that this has been birthing for about a week and a half, and that's cool. How you got yours?
Can you call Stacks?
Yeah, let me go ahead and call him.
But yeah, if there's anyone else who wants to call in, like he said, just send the blue heart emoji. And I guess we'll call you, or you can call in or whatever. Yeah, it's not me, moi, bitch, Stacks X Red, but you close though. It's at me. Moi, bitch, is at M-E, me, moi, M-O-I, B-I-T-C-H. Me, moi, bitch.
How do I can't, my screen is up here. And tonight, guys, before we call somebody in, come hang out with us tonight at 12:30. It's going to be called After Dark with Brandon Norris and Stacks. Hopefully, if he's not playing a video game. And we're going to get down to the nitty gritty, dirty, filthy, nasty.
It's for the grown folks. It's for people, not little kids. I know your kids should already be in bed, but it's going to be grown because we're going to be adults and we're going to talk about sexual things. I don't want people spelling out sex. I don't want people spelling out pussy. I want people actually saying the word. Because this boy said we're gonna talk about sex. What?
So before I'm gonna tell you behind the scenes, we've been doing some little testing, and we've been up probably the last 3 nights at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, just testing, doing lighting. So this has been a fun journey.
I don't know who Chris Jones is, but hello, Chris Jones. Thank you. Yes, nasty. You are absolutely correct.
So I'm gonna go
ahead. Oh,
what happened?
Kanisha just commented and said, "I told y'all would be friends again."
Can Kanisha see
it? She's looking at it on my YouTube. So I just lied. So I guess people can't see it on my YouTube. I guess if I sent you. Oh, you're adding Adrian. Okay, that's cute.
I'm gonna add Stacks.
So Adrian, I don't know if you know this, but we are calling you more than likely. She's probably eating, because it's all she does is eat.
Or driving.
And she has her big boobs in front of the camera or whatever, because they
got bigger.
They're real big.
She got some. Her
titties real big. Now she can get add-ons. I think she's pregnant, child.
By who, girl?
I don't know, but I think she's pregnant. She says she ain't, child, but you know, I ain't no doctor. But I know.
What's she?
You ain't gotta answer because you shame, Adrian. It's all right. Call somebody else that's gonna talk. Cause she shame, honey. She real shame. Cause I'm telling you, she eating something. That's all she do. She probably eat some crab legs or some wings or something.
She be eating that good food
call
too.
Call Bonita.
I'm gonna call Tasha.
Call Tasha. Yeah, she was commenting. Honey. Call her. See what she got. What? Okay. Yes, Stack said. Ooh. I could hear him say it right now, bitch. Famous and mixed blessings overwhelming. That's cute. Come on, Stacks, answer the phone. Uma, answer the phone. Ooh, he got my nerves.
Okay, let me. Umar, answer the phone. I'm gonna call Tim. She's like, I'm gonna call my sister. Oh, somebody wants to come on.
Oh, Adrian does. Yes, let me see what she eating. Adrian, what you eating, girl? Hello? What is going on my face right now?
Let me see.
Is he like shiny spots? Is this on my face or what?
It looks clear on the camera.
Okay, that's all I need to know. Okay, don't be requesting
She been asking to come on, girl, and then
join. Oh, how does that work?
So again, guys, don't forget while Adrian's coming on, join us again tonight at 12:30 or 12:45.
Josh is on.
Who's Josh?
My cousin Josh, the one you.
Y'all, this little boy, little nephew, he probably.
He's my cousin. Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
He's so gentle. Girl.
Boy, he's so stupid.
Oh, that little boy is just, and he
You just passed him. He was at the top.
Where, me?
Right on the page.
Oh.
This so ghetto. Also, just so you know, Jadarius commented and said, y'all a mess last night. Y'all made Mount Day.
Aww.
And I said, yes, ma'am. And then, like I said, Kanisha said, I told y'all be friends again. And I was like, yes.
Look
Also, Stacks isn't going to call anything, but I'm so confused.
Girl, how do people see over here?
Because I sent them the link on my YouTube. Okay. So can you,
and it's like,
can you call Stacks again?
And it's delayed.
Someone said we're breaking it.
Can you call Stacks? I'm pretty sure we are.
Why is that?
Just call Stacks. I don't know.
Can y'all share this post right now? Somebody is asking to come on.
Okay, so approve.
If Adrian
requests to come on camera one more time and don't answer the phone when she get here, I'm gonna be mad.
What she live at?
Answer the phone, girl. You requested to be in the video, but then when somebody adds you, you don't join. Then she declined it.
Okay, I know somebody. It says.
Okay, finally, titties.
Let me see, Adrian.
I don't have no titties.
She got them covered up tonight. Normally she be having them things hanging out, child.
Whatever. Let me tell you something. Stop telling these motherfucking folks I'm fucking pregnant. I ain't about to have no goddamn baby.
First of all, I didn't tell these folks that you were pregnant. I said I think you pregnant. Don't
I ain't got thinking hell.
Don't start, little. I will get in my car and I'll drive to you. Don't start.
Come on over here.
Because if you saying you ain't pregnant, that is not gonna be a case for me when I whoop your ass.
Hey, you been doing it?
Come on, Cletus. I got a crowbar too.
And what y'all doing, girl? You know I love picking up objects.
Adrian, you been doing it?
She been doing the nasty. That's what happened.
You been doing it?
Doing what? I'm a Christian. I don't do stuff like that. I'm a Christian.
She lying. The damn devil just walked in this motherfucker.
Lying bastard.
Who is this person in your background? Is that
It
Blondie?
sound like Teresa.
From last time?
Is that
cute
Teresa?
blonde? Oh, that's my
Yes,
girlfriend
girl.
now. Ooh,
That's
cute.
up, boy. What's your name,
My
dear?
name's Blondie. I met her last time. Blondie.
My name is Tanisha. Hey.
Your name's what?
It's Tanisha. It's girl. What's going on with your Wi-Fi, girl? We gotta get our internets together, child. Hello.
She got that T-Mobile family plan from Walmart. That Walmart family
Oh, somebody
mobile.
views. Who's saying you got things about-
Just regard what I said. She just got minutes.
Y'all so crazy. How y'all doing, baby loves?
We're great, Keisha. I want to thank you so much for coming to the Norris Podcast show. Can she see the phone in front of her face?
No, boy.
Oh,
How would
Tanisha.
she see that?
Let me tell you what happened, girl. It's a camera in front of your face, and it looks like you looking at the camera. Look.
She said, look, she don't see it, Norris. Girl, I'm sorry, ma'am. He's crazy. How is she gonna? Okay.
You said, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
Tanisha,
Sorry, I was raised.
come hang out with us tonight at 12:30 sub. When I tell you, girl, it's gonna get nasty. And I make you a little twerk, a
She
song.
gonna
I got it's bigger than yours.
You a lie. I'm already a big bitch, so I got plenty of ass. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
But anyway,
Plenty of ass. You heard him.
Let's get to the point. So, did you know what our story about our friendship, or can you give the phone? Can you put Adrian next to you?
What'd you say? Do what? Adrian, she in the kitchen, baby.
What's that now?
Hey, you got shape. You got shape, Adrian.
Cause she pregnant.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's the queen friend.
That's why them folk think your ass pregnant.
Yeah, somebody's a bad thing.
Somebody wants to see your titties.
Ooh, hold on. First of all, don't show no nipple on these folks' camera, and we get banned on national
Because
internet.
I gotta go online.
You want to send me the link to your titties? You can do that. Don't do it on.
Shout out for OnlyFans. You get paid for it, girl.
Show will good.
OnlyFans.com/Adrian.
They will pay. They'll pay. See, girl, you ain't gotta do nothing with nobody. Just show your titties. They'll pay money.
So you know, Brandon and I's falling out. You know, we become friends every day, every week, every month. Have you ever experienced something like that, like in your lifetime, when you had a friend that's just y'all like instant best friends, but at the same time, it's just y'all just fall out and come back friends? I mean, how did you handle the situation? Or are you guys friends now with that first person?
Well, see, let me tell you about me, okay?
But you're Gemini.
If I fall out with somebody, then and I fall out when I'm saying I'm done, there's no coming back. There's no second chances or none of that. Like, it's just over with. I cut your ass off, okay?
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's how you go.
I don't do second chances. Like, I mean, if we fall out and it's like something, that can be worked on and we work it out and we cool, we friends again, that's fine. But if I cut you off completely, then there's nothing else. There's no turning back.
Yeah, I understand.
And I
So
don't really
as-
have a lot of people like that. But
Yeah.
it's the few that they didn't make it in the number.
So, with that being said, that's about you. You know Norris and myself. So, what do you think about our situation? Because you know about it.
I just know both of y'all goddamn crazy. And you know what though? Norris, I was rooting for you because you my friend and stuff. And I was telling him that y'all needed to talk. But everybody told me I was crazy.
No, you ain't crazy, Adrian. You ain't crazy. You right, because the Lord had put on my spirit, honestly, and I had to fix shit because I was fucked up. Like, I'm not gonna lie, excuse my French, point blank in the period. I was wrong. I was prideful. I was just I was jealous, and I wasn't jealous of him. I think I was more jealous of. I didn't want my best. No, Glass would give me everything, girl, and never liked me. Like, but I was jealous because I didn't want my best friend to go away. Like, like
I can understand that. I can understand that.
Because you know us. You know us. Like, you see me at my but you know me. But at the same time, it's just
Period.
I feel like I was a kid. Parent had just got a new stepdad. Does that make sense? And I just, your mama get a new stepdad friend.
Okay.
And the new stepdad, and you just don't like him. It's just you don't like him because you don't like him because he did something wrong. You just don't like him in general because
he took your
he
mama
just
away.
Took your mama away, bitch. And you want to fight, girl.
I want to. We shouldn't be taking your mama away.
Huh, girl?
I ain't about talking to you.
Oh, she mad at her boyfriend?
Oh, you nosy.
Okay.
Finish your story.
But anyway, yeah. But tonight, if you awoke,
no, why you?
Catch us for After Dark, girl. We gonna get, and you should see this face a lot in this little adventure. Norisha girl. I don't know what she was giving.
Oh, let me tell you something. My friend over here, Tanisha, that you like, she is a makeup artist and stuff, and she's a hairstylist. and she gonna get your Norisha right.
Yes, Narisha.
And number 2, I may can have her on the show, and we can get her we can get her out there, girl. We can get her out there. And then
I mean, she's already out there, but you know, you can get her more out there.
But I'm on this reality TV show coming up, and so maybe she can be mine. Did they give me my own?
First of all, I'm pretty sure that she's gonna coinage. She's
Girl,
not
that's
doing
not the
this
pay
for free.
her.
Okay.
Who did they make this on the show, girl?
How the damn? You know this is.
Oh, you know what? She can give Norisha a makeover live. That would be dumb, mom as fuck.
Yes. Woo! I'm so okay. I'll reach out to her, and then we can do a whole live and make this stuff work, girl.
Other businesses.
That's cute, honey. Does she do like stage makeup or just like natural fish makeup? Like, she do movie, like cinematography makeup or things like that. Because, you know, I'm trying to work in the industry, so I may need someone to work on my production.
So, okay, and let me tell you some other stuff. So, like I said, she's a cosmetologist and she's a hairstylist, and she's very herbal. She's an herbalist, so she makes steam, she makes scrub, she makes soap, she makes medicine. You know, she makes a lot of stuff. She's real.
Well, I could probably use her because, you know, I'm a massage therapist. I could probably use some of her products.
You can, and I can get you your order in.
Okay, that is lovely for the order. Do me a swoop 27 piece.
Someone wants to know if your friend can give her a 27-piece swoop.
A 27? Yeah, she can do a 27-piece, baby. Yes, swoop her the fuck out. Sorry. Yeah.
Swoop 27 swoop. Is it like the swoop? We got 27 tracks, or is it?
This is a swoop.
Like yours? How many pieces you got in there?
I don't have. This is my real hair. This is no pieces.
Oh.
I don't know. This is my hair. Sorry.
That's a real hair. Yeah.
She's what she got here. All right,
but she can do a 27-piece.
That's cute.
Huh?
Okay, sir. So I guess we'll talk to you later, sir. That's a dude.
You stop telling people that so they believe your hair for real. I am not a man. Sorry.
For me, that dude. That's a dude.
That's a girl.
That's a whole man.
What you looking at?
All right, Adrian, thank you so much. And come check us out tonight at the dark.
Okay, baby. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. So that was fun for what it was. I don't know if there's anything else that we need to really.
Again, I want to give a shout out to my sponsors: Dad Rocks, Azalea Pageantry, Avalon Clothing Exchange, Tip Top Nails. Girl, look at those nails, girl. Look. And then Paint with the Twist. Follow me tonight. I mean, come hang out with me again tonight, guys, at 12:30, 12:45 Black folks time, girl. Because we may be a little bit late, we may be a little bit early, but we coming. We're going to give you guys something juicy, something kind of exotic, something kind of... We can give them exotic. It's going to be some talk.
I'm trying. How you going to get somebody exotic?
Girl, you just give them that story and you just like put your leg up like this.
All I ask for that when we do this conversation tonight, if anybody calls in, first off, if you call in, be prepared for us to answer the phone. So when we answer the phone, don't be in the dark, have the light on so we can see your face. Don't be coming in here telling no little boring stories. I like to hear the craziness. I want to hear full on. We are grown. At the end of the day, we are adults. Don't come in here talking to me like you talking to your child, honey. We grown. So let's talk like we grown folks. Also, I want it to be a very relaxed environment. I don't want to be sitting in a chair or anything like this. I want to be like real laid back, kick back, whatever, because you know I might have to hit
13 or 14, right?
I might have to hit the bacon, yeah. But I mean, other than that, I don't know if we're about to end the show or not. But if we are about to end the show, I just want to remind everybody to please go and like my Instagram page for Evan Reed. It's EVANRHEED, but the handle itself is EVAN_RHEED. Also, my name on Facebook is Brandon Victrum, BRANDON VICTRUM. So you can find me on those social media platforms. Contact me about being in productions with me or working with me and doing hair and makeup and being in front of the camera or behind the camera and things like that, I look forward to it. I'm sorry that you guys hear that loud noise in the background because people are rude. This is not how my productions will be taken care of when it's my production.
But I want to say thank you guys again for watching. Again, come hang out with us. I want to say thank you guys for Brandon and Evan Reed Productions for all the lights tonight, all the support. Again, you'll see this guy and the backdrop. This is his backdrop. Like I told you guys earlier, this is his backdrop. So you probably won't ever see me on this backdrop
If you're
again.
following me and you ever watch any of my things, you may see this again.
Usually on his back, but this is not Norris Martez show. This is all, mine is a little bit more different. Stacks, 1 second, bud. Stacks.
That's what I should've got.
It's okay.
But I'm trying to run out my time. So falls tonight at 12:30, 12:45, or 1 o'clock, whatever. But we're gonna give you some after dark. We'll be on this platform. We'll be on Instagram. We'll be on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. So Instagram Live, Facebook Live, and YouTube Live.
I just want to do a quick roll call really fast. I want to say special thank you to Lionheart Official. Also special thanks to Stack X Red. Also special thanks to Chris, aka David Ballou. Special thanks to Jadarius Victrum, to Mount Victrum. Also special thanks to Kanisha Kurtz. Do you have anyone you want to give special thanks
Yeah,
to?
all the people that watch, I want to give a shout out to my nephew, Jalen. Look like that's Martez. Paige.
It's 150.
Go ahead. I got this.
Paige is my biggest supporter. I want to give a shout out to one of my very, very best friends, Timothy Chance. He puts up through with all the hell, all of my excitement, so Tim Chance, thank you for all your help. Tim, he is in production.
Yes, he's part of our production tonight. Also, I want to give a special thanks to Shanika Bell, to Von Teresa Mumford, to Sierra Christiana Brown, also to Adrian, aka AJ Gillis. I already said special thanks to him out. Also special thanks to Reagan Fluker. Just special
and your husband.
to also a very big
For
thank
allowing
you
this to happen.
to my husband. His name is Drayton Victrum. Catch the last name.
Thank you, Drake,
You
for
guys
allowing
should
me
know
to
him.
hang out with your husband. Thank you just for believing in us. Like, because he could have said, no, honey, but he said, you know what, like,
That's our situation.
that's support, and I feel like that's support on his belief, on his behalf, because as his husband, he would say, honey, I want to protect you, but he trusts his husband, so I want to say thank you to him so much, because, allowing this to happen today, because without him, he has to listen to his husband, so thank you to him. Thank you to my mom. Thank you to Tanisha Smith. Guys, go check out her boutique. I think it's So Chic Boutique. She's going to be one of our gold sponsors. And I'm going to have her on the show. Thank you to her. And I'll have a list this week of who's going to be coming on in the next few days.
Shout out to Samsung because they sponsored this video with the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, also with the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. So thank you to Samsung for sponsoring the studio because y'all are amazeballs.
All right, guys.
Is there
Again,
anything
but thank you again. Let me see where my live at. I'm at an hour. Okay, guys. Thank you again for watching. We'll see you tonight at 12:30 for.
Why 12:30? Can we not do like 10? I mean, can we not do like 11:30 or something? That's an hour from now. 11:30 to 12:30.
And I'll just do DD tomorrow, full time.
There you go.
Okay, all right, guys. We'll see you. We're gonna take a little intermission, get a little wasted, then we'll see you again on this platform
At
at
11:30.
11:30.
Bye, y'all. Thank y'all.